Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be sharing my favorite Dollar Tree organization hacks to get organized right now. Let me know down in the comments below what room you would like to see me focus on a little bit more. Now let's begin.
This is one of my favorite hacks you'll see in this video. Get the clear photo frames from Dollar Tree to organize a spice drawer. Just lay the frames one behind the other inside of a drawer and then place your spices on top of that. It's cheaper to do this using Dollar Tree photo frames than it is to buy one of those spice drawer organizers. If you buy batteries in bulk like I do, get a hardware storage case from Dollar Tree. These work perfectly for storing AAA, AA, and C batteries. Here's an option to clear up space inside of your home. If you have a bunch of board games like I do, you can get mesh bags from Dollar Tree and put the contents of the box inside of the bags. And this is only good if you do not mind getting rid of the boxes. I personally don't mind getting rid of the boxes, and getting rid of them cleared up a bunch of space inside of my credenza. This is a quick and easy hack. Get a paper towel holder from Dollar Tree, screw it into a wall, make sure you're hitting some studs, and you can use it to hold wreaths and power cords, which comes in very handy for me because I have a lot of wreaths. One of my favorite organizing products from Dollar Tree are their towel holders. You can use these to create so much more space inside of cabinets by taking advantage of the cabinet door. So right here I got a towel holder and a dish rack from Dollar Tree. I wrapped the dish rack around the towel holder and then squeezed the two wires at the top together to make sure that the dish rack doesn't go anywhere. I use this to hold things like plastic wrap and aluminum foil. Because I'm able to hang these off of the cabinet door, I cleared up some space on a shelf that I could use for something else. And you can see I'm moving this door around just fine and nothing is sliding out. You can also use the towel holders to hang cleaning supplies that have spray nozzles on them. Also, if you have cleaning supplies like cleaning brushes that have holes inside of them, you can use shower rings from Dollar Tree to hang them off of the towel holders. Really love that hack. Another thing you can do, and I saw this on Do It on a Dime's channel, is you can get these variety pack food storage bags from Dollar Tree. It comes in a box. You're going to open up your towel holder, remove the gallon bags, and then make holes on the side of each box that you're going to feed the towel holder through. And then hang this off of a cabinet door. I know that Walmart and Target both sell similar things. Adhesive hooks, command hooks, whatever you want to call them, are so underrated when it comes to organizing inside of the kitchen. I use these to organize and store my measuring cups and measuring spoons. I hung these inside of my cabinet doors and on my kitchen walls using the adhesive hooks from Dollar Tree. I especially love this because I have a galley kitchen. It is very small and I don't have a lot of drawer space, don't have a lot of cabinet space. This just clears up space inside of the drawers that I can use for something else. You can also use these to hang oven mitts and pot holders off of. And if you own any utensils that have a hole but not a hole that's big enough to hang off of the hooks, you can get book rings from Dollar Tree. Just loop them through the hole and then you can hang the utensils off of the adhesive hooks. Sometimes inside of your kitchen or wherever else it might be, you might have these items that have cords hanging off of the back of them that make it really hard to store and they just kind of get in the way. You can use the adhesive hooks on the back of these items to go ahead and hang the cords off of. That way these cords are not in the way. I did this on the crock pot and the toaster, and let me tell you, it's a game changer. Let me tell you guys, shoe organizers are amazing for organizing and storing items inside of your home. Now, a great hack is to get a hanger and zip tie your shoe organizer to the hanger. Now, we have a closet that's pretty small in our entryway to hold coats. On that closet door, we have a shoe organizer to hold shoes. However, we've got a lot of shoes. We've got gym shoes, each of us. We have flip-flops. We have sandals and dress shoes. Like I said, this closet is smaller, so there's not enough space on the ground for all of our shoes. You can use a hanger to hang the shoe organizer off of a closet rod, making more storage space for things like shoes. Now remember, I said the shoe organizer is amazing for storage around the house, so that doesn't mean you have to use it for just shoes. You can use the shoe organizers to store clothing items as well. Now, if you're an adult, you would use it to store things like tank tops and thinner t-shirts. Inside of my kids' closet, I'm using it to store some future clothing pieces. My kids get gifted clothing often, and I buy clothing for their future when it's on clearance. So like right now, I bought Noelle a bunch of Valentine's Day clothes on clearance that she could wear next year. So I'm using the shoe organizer to store these clothing pieces for the future. This helps clear up space inside of their closet and making room for clothing that I could hang that they wear right now. Again, this hack is helpful if you have a smaller home, you don't have a lot of closet space, or you share a closet with somebody. You can even hang the shoe organizers off the side of your bed. You just want to cut it down because it'll be too long if you do not. Then wedge the shoe organizer between your mattress and bed frame. This creates more storage solutions inside of your bedroom, especially if you do not have a nightstand. It can hold a bunch of things like your telephone cords, remote controls, small books, obviously shoes. I've even used shoe organizers in the past to hold vinyl. I have a lot of vinyl. Obviously, I craft a lot, and I just hung the shoe organizer on the door in the basement and then put all of my vinyl inside of there. And it's an easier solution for me than using my cube organizers to hold the vinyl. Did you know that Dollar Tree dish racks are great for organizing pans, baking sheets, pizza pans? This is how my kitchen cabinet used to look back in the day. I got a dish rack from Dollar Tree and used it to hold some of these items, and you can see it just looks so much cleaner. And then I really like the Dollar Tree wire shelves. They're great for maximizing on vertical space and keeping everything nice and organized while doing it. This is one of my favorite hacks I've ever come up with. Now, Dollar Tree carries these over the door hooks. If you have a fence that allows you to, you can hang these off of the fence, and this creates a great storage option for the backyard. If you have balls all over the place because you've got children, sporting items, life jackets, you can hang them off of this. Then you can also hang a laundry basket from Dollar Tree off of the hooks to put the balls inside of. This is a very inexpensive way to have organization and storage options in the backyard. And then I needed more storage options in the backyard. So Dollar Tree carries these metal brackets. You're going to get 2 of them, and you're also going to get a broom handle from Dollar Tree. Screw the metal brackets to your fence, and once you've done that, you're going to hang your broom handle off of the bracket. I wanted something that I could hang larger items off of to get the water off of them instead of hanging them directly on my fence. You can use this to dry towels. You can use it to hang life jackets off of with a hanger. I also use it to hang my daughter's inflatable pool off of the metal bracket. I'm telling you guys, this comes in so handy, and this is why it's my favorite hack I've ever come up with. When it comes to organizing inside of your refrigerator, Dollar Tree has some amazing options. So my favorite option that they have is this soda can storage bin. First off, you can use them for their intended purpose, or you can use them to store other food items. They also carry the slim fridge organizers that are great for holding yogurt. And then another option that they carry are these clear fridge bins that are great for things like Jell-O, anything that is packaged, because it does not say BPA free. I know putting these containers inside of a refrigerator is not for everybody, but if you are looking for more affordable options to organize your refrigerator, make sure you check out Dollar Tree. And you can see I was able to use those soda can storage bins to hold other things like cheese, lunch meats, fruits, and vegetables. It carries these hanging egg storage containers, and these hang off of a refrigerator shelf. Now, this is the thing, it doesn't work on every single refrigerator. My fridge has this little bar that is underneath the shelves that I was able to hang my container off of, and this works perfectly because that way I don't have to keep the egg carton on top of the shelves. I clear it up for something else. And then if you have leftovers, just remove one of the containers. Just make some space, because people always ask about that. What do I do with leftovers? And it's like, well, just move a container and make room for it. Now let's focus on the freezer, especially if you have a chest freezer. These freezers can be a pain in the butt sometimes because it's hard to clearly see everything that's inside of the freezer. A great option to hold boxes inside of these chest freezers are these dish racks that Dollar Tree carries. They hold boxes perfectly, and they're also able to hold larger boxes and things like pizza. Now, if you have bags inside of your freezer, like vegetable bags and fruit bags, you can put them inside of the clear storage containers that Dollar Tree carries. Because almost everything you're going to stick inside of your freezer is in some type of container, you can go ahead and use other containers from Dollar Tree to store these items. So I have these plastic bins that I found in the stationery section of Dollar Tree that I'm using to hold some of my freezer items. And you can see I'm using the dish rack to hold larger bags. It can hold larger bags. Smaller bags, they just kind of slide through the dish rack. And you can see just how more convenient it is to have the chest drawer organized, because before I couldn't see exactly what's inside of there, and now I can see exactly what is inside of there. Now, I actually did this about 3 years ago, and it's still organized like this to this day. Now, did you know the soda can organizers from Dollar Tree are perfect for holding food cans? So whether it's soup, beans, fruits, vegetables, they fit perfectly inside of these containers. And when you pull one can out, the rest just move forward. Now this is a little bit of a DIY. You're going to get these plastic bins from Dollar Tree and a pool noodle. You're going to cut pieces of pool noodle that are going to be wedged between two plastic bins. This is going to stop them from collapsing on top of each other, and you want to cut it perfectly to just wedge between two bins. Now lay down two bins, place a pool noodle between those two bins, grab some zip ties and zip tie the bins together, really just wedging that pool noodle between the bins. I made 2 rows of 3 bins, and then I attached those 2 rows, again putting pool noodles wherever 2 bins meet and zip tying the bins together. When you're done, the bins should all stick together and the pool noodles should not be moving. You can lean this against a wall and then use smaller baskets from Dollar Tree inside of these bins to hold items. When my husband and I first got married, we used this as a storage solution, and in this video, I'm showing it as both decor and as a storage option. Now, if you have some kitchen shelves that are tall, hard reach, get the stackable organizers from Dollar Tree. You're able to maximize on vertical space that's otherwise going to go wasted, and have an easier time bringing down these items. Dollar Tree carries these magnetic boxes that are perfect for storing items around the house. Now, I ended up using these in the kitchen to hold spices. Just fill them up with your spices of choice. I did put labels on the front of each magnetic box, and then I just hung them on the refrigerator. Dollar Tree carries these mop and broom organizers that are amazing. So they have an adhesive on the back if you want to use that. The other option is to screw these to the wall. They do have 2 holes on the side that you can put screws through. This is another great option if you do have a smaller home, because you're able to take advantage of space that's on the wall, clearing things off of the ground, therefore making room for other things on the ground. Clearing up space makes it easier to get my vacuum inside and out of the closet. You can also use these underneath the bathroom sink to hold curling irons and straighteners. It's super convenient. I really like these organizers. Dollar Tree carries these universal tool hooks. Get some of those and a broom handle from Dollar Tree. The hooks do come with screws you can use to screw into a wall. Then place your broom handle over the hooks. Now I got book rings from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use them to hang brooms, Swiffers, mops off of the broom handle. This is a larger option to hold these items, and then you can also hang cleaning supplies with nozzles on there. This works really well inside of a garage.
The next time you're in Dollar Tree, grab a wall mount wire rack. You can use this to organize in quite a few areas of your home, starting in the kitchen. The rack comes with the screws and drywall anchors you need. All you have to do is screw the rack into your walls. If you want to hide the wire part a little bit better, just place a picture on the top part of the wire. You can use this in your kitchen to hang mugs, giving you extra space in your cabinets, and what's nice, it sort of doubles as decor. If in your entryway you don't have anywhere to hang your coats or purses, you can use these mount racks inside of the entryway.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor? Let's go feed the fish.
Why I decided to do that, we'll never know, but there you go, another way to use the wire mount rack. Let's tackle a junk drawer. Now, this junk drawer in our house is just a mixture of a bunch of electronics, specifically cords. And it was once upon a time organized, so you can kind of see it, but then it got really messed up. So I'm going to go ahead and take everything out and clean the inside to start with a nice blank canvas. I recently purchased this organizer from Dollar Tree. I'm going to use that in the drawer. Before, I was using a utensil holder. I also got this organizing basket from Dollar Tree. I'm going to place beside there. It fits perfectly. Now, to tackle some of my phone cords, I'm going to be using these cable organizers from Dollar Tree, and they're often overlooked. They are amazing. So basically, they're like this silicone material, and you just wrap your cord around it. It holds it perfectly in place, including the top and bottom of your cord. I cannot recommend these enough. They're great for travel. If you tend to throw your phone cord inside of your purse and it unravels, taking up space, this is great to keep it nice and organized inside of your purse. Before, I was using these magnetic containers with lids from Dollar Tree to organize some of my cords, and I still recommend that. I'm going to be keeping some of these still because it does a really good job. But what I do like about the other ones is you can clearly see the cords versus the magnetic container where I had to label everything so you would know what was inside of it. The little baskets on the right actually hold some of my dog items because I live in a tiny house, and so I have multiple things that don't make sense in multiple drawers. This organizer from Dollar Tree works so well and it's great for the price. It used to be at Bed Bath & Beyond, but Dollar Tree recently got in a bunch of their products, and so I just highly recommend this if you can find it. It is great for the price, and what's nice is it's non-slip, so anything you put inside of there, when you open up your drawer, it's not going to be moving around. This is the junk drawer before, and here it is all organized. I absolutely love it when everything is organized. And okay, I'll tell you guys, the left part of the drawer, that is the I don't know what the heck it is side. It's just random stuff that I don't know where it goes. Matt stuck it in there, and I'm not about to take it out of there because then he'll ask me where it's at and I won't remember. Right now, Dollar Tree is carrying these collapsible baskets that are amazing for the price. So what you can do is get some of those and some chalkboard tags from Dollar Tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these on top of the stairs. They fit really well on top of stairs, whether you place them vertically or horizontally on your stairs. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the chalkboard tags to create labels on the baskets for who each basket is for. So in our basement, we tend to leave things down there that need to go upstairs. So what we can do is we can stick what needs to go upstairs inside of the basket and then bring that basket up with us. Since I have 3 different baskets, we are each able to have our own basket. Right now, obviously Noelle's not moving, so she doesn't need a basket. However, the rest of us, we have our own basket with stuff we can put inside of there. Then we can bring our own baskets upstairs. I think it's just a great idea, and you can have it placed however you want on your stairs. There's a baby gate down there, so I just have them kind of hidden behind the baby gate. Now we're going to be going under the bathroom sink. You might have an area where there's a lot of wasted space. From Dollar Tree, you can pick up these drawer shelves, and this adds more space to an area where there's wasted space. I was able to use these so that I could store things under there and on top of it. I used all sorts of pieces from Dollar Tree, like this fridge soda can storage, to place items that we had extra of, like this body soap that Matt really likes and it got discontinued. I also used some small little organizational pieces to put extra toothpaste we have on hand, extra razors, and all of this was able to go under the shelf. On top of the shelves, I placed this dish pan. I used this one to store items that I have extra of or items that we just don't use too often. So with the help of those Dollar Tree shelves, I was able to create more real estate under my bathroom sink. I have that pan there, and then I have all the extra storage under there. I did the exact same thing on the opposite side, but in that dish pan, I put items that we tend to use more often. Let's talk about linen closet organization. I love these faux wire looking baskets from Dollar Tree. I like to store smaller towels in there, like hand towels. I have a certain way that I fold them. I actually roll them up and I place them inside of the wire basket. I also use these type of baskets to store washcloths, and I like to use these to store washcloths because I have different color ones, and I put out the different types of colors depending on the season or the holidays. I'm able to clearly see which washcloths I want because the basket you can see through. A great item for your linen closet are the Dollar Tree storage bins with lids. I like to place kitchen towels inside of these, things that I don't pull too often, as well as washcloths that are old and I can use them for other things like staining wood or cleaning something that I don't want to use a good washcloth on. These open storage bins are great for placing things like light bulbs. Everybody has an area that they put their light bulbs in. Mine's is in my linen closet, and also somewhere to put your iron. It's right there in your face, and it's not just hanging around with wires everywhere. I recommend the Dollar Tree baskets that they have on hand for putting smaller, flatter sheet type of items like pillowcases. I ended up putting my heat pad inside of there. It's nice and thin and fits really well inside of a linen closet. If you're looking for a place to put your ironing board, you can always get one of these tool hooks from Dollar Tree and screw that into your door. If you don't want to do that, you can get the over-the-door hooks. You just place it right over the door and then put your ironing board through the hooks. And both of them hold the ironing board just fine. I absolutely love this hack. It's inexpensive and it's a great way to store your ironing board so it's not in your way. I filmed all this linen closet stuff when I was like 6 months pregnant, and looking back at it, I feel so bad for myself. I could not breathe at that point. I had the nasal strip on me.
Now, when it comes to jewelry, you can store it and organize it inside of anything. However, if you want to have it organized where you can clearly see it, you don't want things just kind of jumbled all together, you can get these stackable organizers with drawers from Dollar Tree. You're also going to pick up some of their hair rollers. You're going to remove the foam piece off of the roller and push that inside of the drawer. Between the foam pieces, you can go ahead and push in your jewelry. This works really well, specifically for rings if you're somebody who owns a bunch of rings and you want them all nice and visible versus, being inside of a container and you're looking for a specific ring and you're just kind of rummaging through it all. This just makes it easy to clearly see everything. Lastly, these are called stackable containers, so you can stack them on top of each other. I recommend gluing them together. That way they don't slide off of each other so easily. And then something that I did is I got this small little vanity mirror from Dollar Tree. I actually glued it to the top of the stackable drawer. That way I had a mirror right there on hand all the time, especially for when I'm putting my earrings inside of my ears.
I've shared this hack before. You can get a cooling rack from Dollar Tree and use it to organize your makeup. Now, I seen this on TikTok and it didn't work exactly the way I saw it on TikTok. I had to raise my cooling rack up to hold any of the makeup by using little cue blocks that I got from Dollar Tree. A great organizational piece for your refrigerator are these pencil holders. There's a big suction cup on the back of this that you could just put on your refrigerator. If you want something more magnetic, you can get magnets from Dollar Tree and use those. Inside of one of these, I place some of Cooper's spoons, so when I'm opening the refrigerator looking for food and he's screaming and crying, it's right there for me to grab. Inside of the other one, I place pencils and scissors because I'm always looking for both of those. Dollar Tree also carries these magnetic tins. You can put whatever you want inside of there and just place that on top of your refrigerator. I ended up painting a chalkboard from Dollar Tree and put that on the refrigerator too. So now I have this command center that is easy to stay organized with. Dollar Tree carries these mesh bags and I like to hang them off of my children's laundry basket. The reason I like to do this is because they have these small little socks that I lose all the time. We are less likely to lose them if we put them inside of the mesh bags when they're done being used. And the nice thing about these bags is you can just throw them straight inside of the laundry. Here's another hack if you have kids. Just buy the socks all the same color and with no designs on them. That way if you do lose a sock, you can always pair it with any other sock that you have on hand. This is a hack I've shared on this channel before. You can get these cabinet shelves from Dollar Tree. You're going to bend the legs on these shelves, and what you can do with them is use them to hold Tupperware lids. Now, the thing about this hack, and that a lot of people share, is it can only hold smaller to small, medium-sized lids. So if you have larger lids, they aren't going to fit. So what you can do to take care of that is go to Dollar Tree and get one of their wire baskets that is plastic. What you're going to do is you're going to cut into the plastic. It's real easy to do with the scissor as long as it's the thinner plastic from Dollar Tree, and you're just going to make room for your Tupperware lids, and this way it's able to hold things that are much larger. And you can customize these sections to fit your Tupperware lid perfectly. You can use the dish rack from Dollar Tree if you want to, but what I like about this is it holds each lid real nicely so that it's not falling over. So if you don't have a lot of lids to put inside of the dish rack, they kind of fall out easily. This keeps everything nice in place. Here's a pool noodle hack I love, especially if you have children. Sometimes things get underneath the couch and it's hard to get them out from underneath the couch. What you can do is use pool noodles to block things from going underneath the couch or going too far underneath the couch. How many pool noodles you want to slide underneath the couch depends on the size of the couch and also your floor. So 1 or 2 pool noodles work better on carpet versus a hardwood floor where I have to use more because it's more likely that the pool noodles will slide around if something hits underneath there. So right here you can see I'm throwing my kids' toys at the pool noodles and it's stopping the toys from getting too far, and this is particularly helpful, like I said, for my kids' stuff and also my dog. She's always putting her balls underneath there. Pool noodles also come in handy if you do not want the back of your couch to touch the wall. You can see here my couch is making marks on the wall, and when I sit it pushes back into the wall. So what I do is I just wedge the pool noodle between the wall and the couch, and this prevents the couch from scratching the wall. It also helps again with toys when my kids are on top of there, specifically my son. The pool noodles stop the toys from falling all the way down. You could use the same technique if you have a bed that is against the wall but there's a gap. So my son's bed, that's how it is. There's this gap there, and what happens is a lot books and socks get stuck down there. So what I can do is I can use the pool noodles where the gap is, and you can see pushing the pool noodles down does not block the blanket from moving around, and then it just prevents things from falling down to the side.
If you have boots, especially taller boots, you can use pool noodles to keep your boots upright. Cut down some pieces of pool noodle and then put them inside of the boots. This is especially good for taller boots, like I said, the kinds that go up to your knee and they always fall over when you stick them in the closet. This hack is perfect for that.
I have these magnetic shelves that I love. I'll link them down below for you guys. They're very convenient if you have a small kitchen. I wanted to create something similar using Dollar Tree products. So I got these baskets, 3 for $1.25, and some extra strength magnets. You want to make sure they are extra strength. This pack I bought did say that it can scratch stainless steel, so make sure you're not buying something that's going to scratch your stainless steel refrigerators. What you're going to do is you're going to glue the magnets to the back of the baskets. Make sure to put some glue inside of the basket where you can see the magnet, just to make sure it's nice and secure, and that's all you have to do. Then place this on top of your refrigerator and you're good to go. I wouldn't put anything extremely heavy inside of these little baskets. They're great to hold little pouches, baby bottles, stationery, maybe letters, mail that you're trying to keep to the side, coupons, fruits and vegetables. You just don't want to put anything too heavy because I'm not quite sure how much weight this can actually hold, so I would just say nothing too crazy. Like I said, these come in really handy if you have a smaller kitchen. We tend to use our magnetic shelves to hold baby bottles and sippy cups so we can get them out of the cabinet and use the cabinet for something else. For this hack, you can get the drawer with bins from Dollar Tree and their 3 compartment organizers. Now what you're going to do is you're going to glue these pieces together. It's up to you to get as many as you want or as little as you want. I'm going to be using 4 of the drawers with bins and then 4 of the 3 compartment organizers. I recommend using E6000 or Gorilla Glue to glue these together. I'm using hot glue because hot glue I can peel off of plastic easily, therefore reusing these in the future for a different DIY or hack video. I'm using this as an office supply holder or art supply holder, whatever you want to call it. I'm putting pens, pencils inside of there, markers, paper clips, scissors, you name it. Now, something else I did was get these other 3 compartment organizers from Dollar Tree. They are a little bit different than the ones that are at the top. You can put 1 on each side, or you can do 2 on one side. Originally, I thought that I liked 2 on one side better, but then afterward, I realized I liked 1 on each side better. That's how I created this organizer using Dollar Tree products. You can always make this smaller if you don't want to spend as much money, or you can make this much larger. It's completely up to you. And remember, it doesn't have to be just for office supplies. While I was storing some of Cooper's clothes, I started to organize his drawers using these collapsible storage containers from Dollar Tree. I used to have something similar to these inside of his drawers before from IKEA, and they kept everything nice and organized. But as he's grown out of his clothes, I thought, oh, I don't need these anymore. That's a mistake. Mamas, use these as long as you can. It makes organizing inside of those drawers so much better than everything getting mixed together and you don't know what's what. Dollar Tree carries these scarf hangers. I would actually use these for belts. I don't really know anybody who has a big scarf collection. Let me know if you do down in the comments.
Close off the belts at the bottom so that they don't fall off, and just hang this right inside of your closet.
This is a great hack if you do not have a lot of closet space. Get shower rings from Dollar Tree. And what you're going to do is hang pieces of clothes off of these shower rings. I would go with lightweight clothes like tank tops, light t-shirts, light dresses, and then you're going to hook these shower rings to a hanger. This is going to cut down on so much space. You'll be able to hang a lot off of just one hanger. This is a hack I've shared before, but I think everybody should know. Dollar Tree carries these organizational bins, but you can't stack them on top of each other. You can buy these trays from Dollar Tree in the party section and make these organizational bins stackable just by placing the tray inside of the storage bin. Hands down, the best organizational bins that Dollar Tree carries are these particular ones. They tend to be some of the bigger ones Dollar Tree carries, so making them stacked. So if you have a cabinet like I do where there's some space under it, just a little bit, what you'll do is you're going to get a tension rod. The length on the tension rod you get is going to depend on the length of the cabinet. So I got the smallest one you could get from Target. You're also going to get some of these book rings from Dollar Tree, and you'll put them through the tension rod and then place the tension rod underneath your cabinet. As long as your cabinets have a little bit of space underneath them, you should be able to fit a tension rod underneath there. Now what you'll do is you're going to buy some baskets, buckets from Dollar Tree, and you are going to hang them off of the tension rod using those book rings. So right here I got these little buckets from Dollar Tree. They're 3 for $1. I take my book ring, put it through the bucket, and then I attach that to the tension rod. I also got these little baskets you see from Dollar Tree, and I went ahead and I attached one of those to the tension rod. If you don't want your baskets and buckets to be swinging around, you can take command strips, attach them to the back of your basket or bucket, and push that against the wall so that it just stays still. Now I'm going to label the front of these by using these chalkboard signs from Dollar Tree. I go ahead, write on them just using a chalk marker, and then glue that to the front of my containers. Now I love to use these to put snack bars inside of, or just random snack items or breakfast items that fit inside of there. That way I can get rid of those boxes and containers they come in out of the cabinets and make space for other things. I actually did something like this before using Bullseye playground items that I got from Target. They were just called baskets with hooks, and after I did that, I loved it so much and I wanted to try recreating it using Dollar Tree product.
Need a large inexpensive tier tray? Get 2 cabinet shelves from Dollar Tree. Make sure that they have the little rubber legs at the bottom. One of mine did not. And then you're going to want to get some baskets from Dollar Tree that have holes at the bottom. Zip tie your baskets to the cabinet shelves. That's why you want holes at the bottom. It makes it easier to do this. I used 3 baskets total. Then you can zip tie the cabinet shelves to the sides of your baskets. I've made so many tier trays using Dollar Tree products. This one by far is my favorite for holding a lot of items. It's just so much bigger than the smaller ones you make using plates. Don't skip over the stationery desk supply section of Dollar Tree. In that section, they actually have some really nice storage bins and containers, especially right now. And you can actually use this to organize inside of a makeup vanity. Obviously, you can use it inside of a desk, but that's the obvious. So I use this to organize some of my makeup, and it's just so nice because let me tell you, when you own a lot of makeup, and you have it inside of a drawer and it's just thrown all around the place, it makes it hard to find items, especially when you're on the go and you're trying to do your makeup really quickly. So it's nice to have it just all organized. You can use pencil holders to hold makeup brushes, lipstick, mascara, liquid blushes that come in tubes, foundation. Feel like having all of your makeup organized and your makeup supplies organized looks so aesthetically pleasing. Use Dollar Tree products to do this. It's so much cheaper than going somewhere else. And side note, you can use those clear bins from the office supply section to organize food inside of your drawers and cabinets that is already packaged. You don't want to put anything open inside of them because it's not food safe. I'm sure at this point you guys are like, how many times can you organize the same area over and over again? Hey, I live in a smaller house, so I just have, little areas to work in over and over again to share with you guys different ways to use different Dollar Tree products to organize areas of your home. Something cool I realized while doing this, Dollar Tree carries these smaller clear containers that you can place under the larger ones from the office supply section, and you can then store other items underneath there. That way you can maximize on space inside of your kitchen cabinets. Just because you find some storage bins inside of the office supply section of Dollar Tree doesn't mean it has to be used for only office supplies. This is a great product Dollar Tree carries for inside of the kitchen or even inside of a laundry room. It is these food containers that have a scoop inside of them. So if you have rice, flour, things that you want to scoop out, this is great for that. And then inside of the laundry room, you can use these to hold scent beads.
One of my favorite products Dollar Tree has gotten recently are these vanity organizers. There's 3 different ones to choose from, and you can take them up a notch instantly by just again throwing labels on the front of them. Have you ever been to Sephora and really like the way they display their brushes and keep them upright? You can actually get the clear vase fillers from Dollar Tree to do the trick. Just make sure you don't get them wet, otherwise they grow. As long as you keep them dry, they're gonna stay small and it looks really, really chic. And you can see here just why I love these vanity organizers. The cylinder ones are great for storing cotton and Q-tips. Now you can make these look really high-end by gluing one of Dollar Tree's round marbles to the top. Instantly gives them more of a glam feel. You can also glue knobs to the top of this as long as you remove the screw. Dollar Tree does carry knobs. These ones right here are from Hobby Lobby. These pieces look chic on their own, and I think it's just because it's that clear look that if you put brushes or pencils inside of there, it still has a very high-end look to it. You can make a Lazy Susan out of the 3-compartment organizer. Get 2 of them and glue them back to back. Then pick up one of those magnetic boxes. You're going to remove the lid. The lid is going to be down on your surface, and then the bottom part of the magnetic box is going to go inside of the lid. Now glue the compact organizers to the magnetic box. The way you're going to get this to spin is by placing some of those vase beads inside of your lid. Super easy to do, and I just love the way that this looks on top of a vanity.
So that's it for these Dollar Tree organization hacks. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.